about 2.5 hours each night. But what do dreams mean? Since the dawn of history, people have been analyzing them as forecasts of the future, or as the intervention of spirits of the dead. But it was Sigmund Freud who put dreams on a unique psychological pedestal. Dreams were significant, said Freud, because they revealed the presence of deep secrets that the unconscious part of the mind was trying to hide from its conscious awareness. This is Freud's office in Vienna, where he analyzed his patients' dreams as they lay on his couch. Acting as a sort of psychological archaeologist, Freud tried to unearth the hidden associations and symbolic meanings of these dreams, which he believed concealed unconscious desires and fears, many of them sexual. But there's another current theory that proposes that dreams begin not with unconscious wishes, but with the spontaneous discharge of random bursts of electrical impulses deep within the brainstem. The proponents of this controversial new theory are Robert McCarley of the Harvard Medical School and his colleague J. Allen Hobson.
It's as if in this primitive part of your brain called the brain stem, there's an automatic activation system that turns on every 90 minutes for 30 minutes or so. And it produces this structured series of activations, and the dreamer knits them together. But meaning is built into the dream, we think, and it's not intrinsically a part of the dream itself.
McCarley and Hobson call these ideas the activation synthesis theory. During a dream, the part of the brain called the pons sends electrical charges to the forebrain. That's what they mean by activation. The dreamer then tries to make sense of it all by creating a storyline. That's what they mean by synthesis. In other words, the brain creates order out of chaos.
The brain is a marvelous organ. And one of its things that it loves to do is to try to organize and to try to make meaning even if no meaning is there. And that is the way that our brain is constructed. We're more or less forced to try to knit together a coherent picture of the world.
McCarley has measured the electrical impulses in the brain during dreaming. But these impulses are only turned on for body maintenance and memory storage, McCarley says, and not for the sake of dreaming.
Why do we breathe? We don't breathe for any particular meaning. We breathe so that we can continue to live. Why does blood go to our brain? It doesn't go there for any particular meaning. It goes there so our brain can continue to survive and function. I think dreaming sleep or REM sleep is like that. Now, REM sleep is not only our special property as humans. REM sleep is seen throughout in the entire mammal kingdom and is present also to a small extent in birds. So it's something we share as part of a common biological heritage dating back millions of years. Now, it's hard to imagine chipmunks having dreams as a way of generating some kind of internal meaning. They have REM sleep, but it's hard to imagine that this is generated by a psychological process, for example. The other kind of evidence that REM sleep, the basis, the biological state associated with dreaming, is something that's built into the brain, comes from our own personal history. And when we're first born, we spend over half our time in dreaming sleep. It's something very important to the brain. And we think that what REM sleep likely does to the brain is furnish an internal source of activation that promotes growth and development of the brain. So it's present in infants whose psychological apparatus is very poorly developed and who probably don't have many complex psychological constructs. But they dream a lot. They dream even more before they're born.